Just going to look at two skills that the children have been working on to help them with their multiplication. So the first one we're going to look at is 243 multiplied by 6. Now a lot of the children have learnt grid method, and I'm just trying to speed them up a little bit with this, with a slightly quicker version of this and an expanded version of short multiplication. So in this example we're only timesing by 6, which is fairly straightforward. So first of all, I've got 6 times 3, which I should know, I should be fluent in my times tables now. That's 18. And now I've got 6 times 40, and it's really important that you emphasise that it's 40, because 6 times 4 is 24, we know that from practicing our times table, so 6 times 40 must be 240. You can see the 24 there with the 0 there. Finally, I've got 6 times 2, well that's not 6 times 2, it's 6 times 200, so 6 times 2 is 12, 6 20s is 120, so that must be 1200. Okay, and then simply if I set it out there using the squared paper, I can line up all my columns and I can quickly do an addition, and most of the time these additions are really simple. 8 add nothing, 1 add 4, 2 add 2, and I've got my answer there, 1458. On this side I'm going to have a look at an expanded version of long multiplication, and this is something that's been coming up when the kids haven't known how to tackle, but I think they can grasp it quite quickly. We've got 32 multiplied by 24. Okay, and this is harder because we've got two-digit numbers. First of all, I'm going to start with this 4 here. 4 2s are 8. And I'm going to look here, 4 times 30 is 120. So I've done me 4, I can tick that off. Now I'm going to do 20 times. Okay, and for this example, I'm going to put the 0 in. So 20 times 2 is 40. I'm being careful to line my digits up in my answer. 20 times 30, this is where the children go wrong. And I always say to them, think about your related facts, because 2 times 3 is simple. That's 6. So from that, we know 20 times 3 must be 60. Okay? And using that information, we know that 20 times 30 is 600. And then children can spot 20, 30 is 600. They can jot that down. There's nothing stopping them jotting that down. Think through what their brain is telling them for that problem. So again, it's a simple addition. 8 add nothing. 2 add 4, and 100 add 600. There's my answer. Often children go wrong with this one, and the thing they haven't done is they haven't estimated first. Okay, they've got to look up here and think, well, I've got 32 lots of 24. If they thought about that as a repeated addition, they know they're going to end up with a decent sized number. All too often I see children writing the answer of 100 or 76, and they've just not thought about the size of the answer that they're going to get.